Hey guys, today I'm going to be sharing my 2016 favorites with you. This covers everything from makeup to skincare to hair care and even some supplements. Gonna fit it all into one video, so go get some tea, get some coffee, whatever you want, and come back because it's probably gonna be pretty long. And for a second, can we just stop and look at my sweatshirt that Justin got me? I'm pretty excited about it. If you're a Lonely Island fan, you will understand what this is from, and if not, that's okay, then it just looks like I have a weird glittery sweatshirt on. I wanted to talk about brushes first, and it should be of no surprise to you guys that I'm talking about MOTD. You guys have been seeing me use their brushes for probably about this entire year. I need to wash this one, but I use them every single day. I love their brushes. I just think that they're really great. They have face brushes, they have eye brushes, really everything that you could need, and they last a really long time. So they're very high quality brushes. They last a really long time, and I can't recommend them enough. For a face primer, my favorite has been the 100% Pure Luminous Primer. This stuff is so good, especially if you have dry skin or if you just want a little more dewy look. It's just very nourishing, it's very hydrating, and it's really nice on the skin. So this has probably been my most used primer, especially over the past few months, and I strongly suggest checking this out. When it came to foundation, I could not narrow it down to one. I narrowed it down to 4, which is a big accomplishment for me. I love foundation, as I'm starting to realize. Once I started doing the Foundation Friday videos, I realized how many foundations I already own. These are 4 of my favorites. This one is Steely Styles Beautifully Balanced Hypoallergenic Foundation. I haven't used this in a Foundation Friday, but that's coming soon. This one is just really nice. It looks so good. It's medium to full coverage, and I really like it. It looks great in person. It photographs well. This one, pretty expensive, but it is worth it. This is the Hourglass Stick Foundation. Mine is in the shade Nude, and it is a very nice stick foundation, especially if you have dry skin at all. This stuff is amazing, and you don't get a whole lot of product for the price, but what I'm not seeing a lot of people mention is such a tiny bit of product goes such a long way. You just need a tiny amount and it will cover your entire face. So again, this one I will have coming soon in a Foundation Friday video. This stuff is so gorgeous. I think everyone needs it. I'm just gonna say it. The 100% Pure Second Skin Foundation. This is what I'm wearing right now. So all the products on my face are actually from this video, so I'll make sure to call them out. I used the 100% Pure Primer. I used this foundation today. This stuff is really great. It's a serum foundation, so it's very nourishing. It's very hydrating. It really does look like your skin, but it also has this beautiful, perfect glow to it. I cannot get enough of this foundation. I have done a Foundation Friday on this. I'll make sure to link to that down below, so make sure you check that out if you're at all curious, but this stuff is great. And another foundation, I recently did a Foundation Friday on this, and even though this is relatively newer to me, I couldn't not include it. It is the Jane Iredale Glow Time Full Coverage BB Cream. This stuff is amazing. I really can't say enough good things about it. Just watch the Foundation Friday video on it. I say so much more there, but if you love full coverage foundations, if you need one that is nourishing and a little bit hydrating like how a BB cream is, check this out. It's so good. Not exactly a foundation, but something I travel with and use a lot are the custom cover drops from Cover FX. If you're like me and you self-tan, sometimes you are different varying shades of yourself, and so your foundations don't always match. I primarily use this to help color match my foundations, but you can also buy it and mix it with primers or moisturizers to create your own products. So it's just a really great versatile product. Again, I think everyone should own it. I have the shades N20 and N30 because I just like to have options and I like to mix them, but when I travel I usually just take N30 with me. Again, just a great tool to have on hand. For concealer, this is probably no surprise. It is the 100% Pure Second Skin Concealer. I am running low on this. I need to pick up some more. This stuff is so good. It was meant to go with the Second Skin foundation, so it is a little bit more lighter in formula than most cream concealers, but you can totally build it up. It looks nice. It lasts all day. I have the shade White Peach, and it's what I use most often, and I've noticed that a lot of the shades do have like a yellow undertone for color correcting too, which is really great. And this is what I'm wearing today. I use this under my eyes and to highlight. For setting powders, these two are gonna be no surprise to you guys. The Cover FX Illuminating Setting Powder. This stuff is gorgeous, especially if you like a slightly dewy finish. It looks so nice. It's not overly dewy, but it gives your skin this really nice glow. There's just really nothing like it. It's not too glittery, it's not sparkly, it's just beautiful. I think this is in literally every 2016 favorites video I've watched, but it's the RCMA No Color Powder. Like everyone else, I dislike the packaging, but the product is so good. It works really well, and you know, my skin is combination dry, and a lot of powders don't work for baking on my face. They cling to my dry skin, they get cakey, they get gross. This stuff doesn't do that at all, so this is a really great option to check out, and it's super duper affordable. Going into bronzers, again, I couldn't decide, so I really like the Kissed bronzer from Au Naturel. This is older packaging, but I still use this all the time. It's just a really, really pretty medium toned bronzer. It's not too cool, it's not too warm, it's gonna work with all skin types. They do obviously have other shades, but I really like the powder formula. It goes just seamlessly on anything else you already have. It blends out really well, and it wears really well throughout the day. What I do like about this color in specific is it's also a great eye color too. And the other bronzer, because I could not decide, is Spiced Bronzer from Root. Again, just that really, really pretty neutral color. It's not too warm, it's not too cool, it's so pretty. And just like the Au Naturel bronzer, you could totally use this on your eyes, and I love products that you can multitask with. I have a couple different blushes. So the first, this is probably no surprise to you guys, it's Camellia from Pacifica. I'd say for the first half of the year, I use this in every single makeup video. I use this all the time. I'm amazed I've not hit pan on it, but it's just a really pretty blush, and it has a little bit of shimmer to it, so it gives your cheeks a nice natural glow. My other favorite is actually two different Root powders combined. It's the My Girl blush mixed with the Maya bronze. Something about this combination, it's this really pretty peachy color, and I don't know, it's gorgeous. I really like it. I've worn this in a lot of videos, and every time I wear this in videos or in photos, someone asks what blush I'm wearing. So that's how I know it looks good, or at least I've decided that's how I know it looks good. These two, they're really pretty on their own, but they're really, really pretty blended together too. For highlights, again, I really tried to narrow it down and I couldn't. You guys know I am a highlighter junkie. So for cream highlight, I have to say Rose Gold from Au Naturel. This stuff is so pretty, especially if you have a tan or darker skin tones. It's really, really pretty. You could also use this as an eyeshadow base too. And their cream formula is really nice because it's also a little bit moisturizing, but yet it stays in place all day, so you don't have to worry about your highlight going anywhere. For powder highlight, That Glow by Anastasia Beverly Hills. This apparently was limited edition, which I didn't realize at the time, but it's so freaking good, and I'm really, really hoping they bring it back in stock. I feel like around the holidays it sold out and they haven't brought it back yet. So I've heard rumors that that's because it's no longer going to be released. Who knows? Hopefully that's not the case because I want to get the Sun Dipped kit. But this one, it has these 4 different shades in it that are so pretty. I use all of them. I use Dripping in Gold most probably, but I like to mix and match. These shades are really pretty on the face as highlights, but they're also really pretty to use as eyeshadows too. So if you can get your hands on this, definitely do, and hopefully Anastasia brings it back. Another highlight I wanted to talk about, and this kind of overlaps because it's the eyeshadows too, it's the whole palette, but the highlight from the Naked 2 palette from 100% Pure is so pretty. I'm wearing this one today. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's a really, really pretty natural glowy highlight. You could build it up and have like a super bold highlight if you want to, but if you just want something that's, you know, a subtle highlight, you can do that as well, but it's gorgeous. And I love the eyeshadows in this palette too, and the blush. This is just a really, really good palette. 100% Pure did a great job curating this. My custom palette from Makeup Geek, I have a whole video on this, but I use these shadows all the time. So you can see I've hit pan on quite a few. They're foiled shadows. The formula is amazing. Just anything from Makeup Geek. The formula is really good. There's so much pigment. It blends out really well. And I love their stuff. So I'm going to be doing a few more videos in 2017 showing you guys dupes to popular palettes with Makeup Geek shadows. Super excited about that. In the meantime, I'll link to this video down below because these are shades I think everyone should get, especially if you are into warm tone shadows like I am. Another kind of custom set, and I know I've talked about this so many times, these are the shadows from Root's Fall Collection. Again, just really, really pretty. Every time I wear them, someone asks me what I'm wearing. Someone asks if I can do a get ready with me with them, which I really need to do because you guys have been requesting that for months. But they're just such pretty shades, and I think again with Root, the same as with Makeup Geek, the pigment is so nice. They blend really well. There's such a huge variety of colors. I can't say enough good things about Root products. I tried to narrow it down to 1 or 2 colors from them and I couldn't because I use these all the time. I will link to all the shades down below, or at least list them so you guys can get these specific shades if you want. Two pre-made eyeshadow palettes from Melt that I think are my favorites for sure are the Rest Stack and the Gunmetal Stack. So I do have a tutorial recently using this stack. It's just really pretty metallics. It's shades that I honestly wasn't sure if I was going to use when I bought it, but I ended up loving it and I use this all the time. And the Rest Stack is just really pretty warm tones. You guys know I'm a sucker for those. Again, these are just all really gorgeous shades, especially if you like the ugly baby poo colors. You can't go wrong, you need this palette. For setting spray, I think the main one I wanted to talk about was the Heritage Store Rose Water. Their regular rose water without glycerin. I use this a lot before my makeup, you know, before I even put on primer. I use it after I put on my makeup as a setting spray. I use it throughout the day. It's just really, really nice. I also spray this on my face before bed. I have a few bottles around the house, but this is just a really good option if you're looking for a very natural setting spray and a way to refresh your makeup. Eyebrows. Two products because again, I couldn't decide. And I feel like too, when formulas are different, it's really hard to narrow it down to one. So for pencil, Crispy Brows, you guys probably saw that coming. These pencils are really nice. It's just a traditional pencil, and then on the other side it has a spoolie brush. It just works really well. The shades blend out really nicely and work with your own brows. But if you want something different than the pencil, the Duo Brow from Eye of Orris is really good. This is similar to, can't remember what the product is, from Anastasia Beverly Hills that everyone's crazy about, and that one's not vegan, but this one is. It's a really nice, quick and easy way to do your brows. This is what I'm wearing today, actually. I love it. On the other side too is a little brow gel, and I find it so convenient, especially for traveling. Mascara. Probably, again, no surprise by these two. Everything I'm using today in this video, I've talked about so many times, so it's a good recap, I guess, but if you watch all my videos, you've probably seen all this. Dream Big from Pacifica and Bio Lash Lift from Eye of Orris. I feel like these are probably the two most used mascaras on my channel this past year for good reason. They're both amazing. They both give you a lot of length. They both give you a lot of volume. And I feel like they both let you really control how much mascara goes on your lashes. I have done demo videos on both of them, so I'll link to those down below. Just awesome vegan mascaras. For eyeliner, I decided not to include a gel liner because there isn't one that I feel like is freaking amazing. For liquid liner, I really like the liquid liner from Styly Style. It is a felt tip. That is definitely my preferred. I have a hard time with the brushes. I'll just be real with you guys. But this stuff, the brush is long enough and thin enough that it just works really well and you can get a nice straight line very easily. And for pencil liner, I really like the 100% Pure Creamy Long Last Liner. This is in black. This is what I'm wearing today. I used this recently in a Silk Naturals tutorial. It's just really nice. It goes on very smoothly. It's very dark, very pigmented, easy to blend, but it doesn't blend away and it doesn't give you like raccoon eyes. So this is a really nice pencil. Speaking of Silk Naturals, I just realized I left out an eyeshadow set, and it is their Plenty of Peaches palette. I have that here. That's what I'm wearing on my eyes today. So I have a whole video where I show you guys how I use some of these. These are loose shadows, and it's meant to be a dupe for the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. Silk Naturals shadows are very pigmented. All these shades are really gorgeous, so I'll probably use this in some more videos coming up soon. Definitely check out my demo video. I'll link to that below. Moving on to lips. Tatcha's Camellia Lip Balm. The stuff is expensive, but totally worth it. It works so well. It's so nourishing, especially at night. I did put that on before this video, but I really like this stuff. I felt so ridiculous paying as much as it is for it. I don't even remember how much it was, but I remember at the time being like, for a lip balm. It's really nice, and I do think it's totally worth it. For lipsticks, I have a couple liquid lipsticks that I wanted to talk about and a couple traditional formula lipsticks. For liquid, Anastasia Beverly Hills. Their formula is so good. Like nothing compares to it. It's moussey, it's creamy, it's not drying, but it does dry matte. And my two favorites are Naked and Stripped, especially combined. On their own, sometimes they can be a little bit pale and it's not so flattering on me at times, but mixed together, they're a really pretty like nude peach color that I really like. For lipsticks, I have two that I wanted to talk about. First, the 100% Pure Semi Matte Lipstick. This one is Pink Canyon. I also really like Sandstone, but Pink Canyon's probably my favorite. The formula, again, it's really nice. It goes on so smooth, really creamy, really pigmented, and it lasts a really long time. The other is from Au Naturel, and this is the Mixologist. So a lot of people have been looking for a dupe to the Too Faced Unicorn Tears, and this is totally it. So this is a really unique, like holographic duochrome. I don't even know how to explain it. It's just a really unique lipstick that you can put on over any other color or wear on its own, and it's gonna change how it looks. So it's just a really, really pretty formula, something different. And because of that, I think everyone should own it. Like, it's gonna optimize what you already have in your lipstick collection. So why not pick it up, right? Lip gloss was another hard one because oddly enough, I've never not liked lip gloss, so I have a ton. This year I finally tried the Anastasia lip gloss formula. It's really good. It's very pigmented, so I think it's more like a liquid lipstick that doesn't dry matte. This is the shade Dainty, but there are a few others that I really like too. I think Kristen is one, and it's in my purse, but just all their nude shades are really pretty. The Hourglass lip gloss, this one is an origami. This is so pretty, especially over a nude lipstick. Again, really nice formula, really pigmented, really pretty. Steely Style, this is what I'm wearing today. It's Peach Out. It's so pretty. It feels really nice. It's not sticky, it's very nourishing, and it smells good too. And a couple others are the glosses from Root. So I picked two colors today, Casey and Lennon. Lennon is like a metallic nude. There's a little bit of gold in there, so it's a little bit shimmery. And Casey is a really pale pink. I'd say it reminds me of that one lip gloss from NARS that everyone goes crazy about and then hates for a while and then loves. Their formula is so good. It's very, very smooth, very hydrating, very nourishing. If you were a fan of the NYX Butter Glosses, you are going to love these. So definitely check them out. Again, they have so many colors, and I feel like every time I go on Root's site, they've added new lip gloss colors. So it's a good addiction to have. For shampoo and conditioner and a styling product, Hot Tresses. This stuff has been so nice on my hair. It has really changed the way that it feels. It's helped me grow it out without as many split ends. It just feels really nice, and I really like their leave-in treatment. This stuff works so well as a heat protectant. So I'm almost out of the shampoo and conditioner, but I'm gonna have to order more because it's so good. It's so moisturizing, and I really like how it smells. Another favorite is the Ginger Root from Pacifica. So this is like a hair texturizer slash volumizer. You can do tons of different things with it, but I like to spray it in my hair when it's wet before I style it. I feel like if I let it air dry, it gives it more volume. If I blow dry it, it helps protect it from the heat a little bit more. And I just like to apply it sometimes too, because I often go a few days without washing my hair, and it just helps it look a little bit better. Getting into skincare, this was also really hard. I use a lot of different skincare products. I love a lot of different skincare products, and it was so hard for me to not have like 5 moisturizers, 444 face masks. Apparently that's where my mind went. So for makeup remover, the Crispy Brows Magic Oil, this stuff is magic. It removes even like gel liner, stubborn mascara, eyebrow stuff, everything just so easily and so quickly. And it's really, really nourishing. Pacifica's micellar water, specifically the coconut water. I've been using this a lot. It removes makeup very, very well. So it works great to remove your face makeup before you wash your face, or if you're feeling a little lazy and you don't have time to do a full treatment, this removes it really well. And for traveling and just days where I'm extra lazy, I really like their Cactus Water micellar wipes. These just make it so easy. It's the same as the micellar water itself, but in a wipe form. So it's just really, really quick, really easy skincare, and really effective. For cleanser, that was really difficult. I had to sit and think for a long time, but two that I kept coming back to were from Pacifica. They're Quinoa Sensitive Super Gentle Face Wash and Rice Bright. I use Rice Bright pretty much every morning. It's really, really great. It has rice powder in it to help exfoliate. It's just good to keep your skin fresh. And then the Quinoa Sensitive is very, very gentle. It removes makeup really well, but what I find is no matter what's going on with my skin, because sometimes when you're in the beauty space and you use a ton of products, your skin can get really irritated really easily. No matter what's going on with it, this stuff just works really well and seems to calm my skin down. So it does have anti-inflammatory support, I just noticed, but it has quinoa, calendula, aloe, just a really good face wash. For masks, I have a few different ones. Again, this was really difficult. I love face masks and I use so many different ones all the time. So I have 5 masks to share with you today. And that is after I narrowed it down. Bright Eyes from 100% Pure. These are under eye masks. You pop them on, you look like a weird football player for a while, but they're really nourishing. They really help to brighten the under eye area. They help to just really hydrate, and they do like shrink down as you wear them, so you can really see when your skin needs the moisture. I also really like their green tea water balm mask. Pro tip, do this with a friend and face swap, and it's really creepy. It's so nourishing, it's so hydrating, and I use these quite frequently. As your skin absorbs what's in the mask itself kind of shrinks down. So I definitely wear this usually longer than it says to, but I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And then you can throw it in the compost bin, which is even more awesome. I have a couple more face masks. Hot Vegan from Pacifica. This stuff is really good when I feel like my skin is congested and needs a little clearing out. It is very warming, and that works well with my skin to help open up my pores a little and help suck stuff out of there. So this stuff is really good. I don't use it all the time because when my skin is really dry, this can be a little irritating on it, but this is an amazing mask I think everyone should check out. A powder mask that I mix sometimes with water and sometimes with face serum is the Oak Lane face mask from Franklin and Whitman. This one has raw cacao, turmeric, and activated charcoal. Just a really good mix. It smells like chocolate cake batter. I don't know, it works really well with my skin. I think it's the turmeric, but my skin feels very bright after. This is a mask slash scrub. It's a cup of coffee from Lush. I bought this, as I mentioned before, because so many of you recommended it to me, and it is amazing. It smells really good. Like really good. It kind of smells like coffee and chocolate pudding mixed together. I don't know if it's supposed to, but that's what I get from it. It just is really nice. I find it's a very calming and soothing mask, and I love that you have the coffee grinds in there, so when you're removing it, you get a nice good scrub in as well. For moisturizers, one that I don't have because I ran out is the Coconut Probiotic from Pacifica. Very nice everyday moisturizer, morning and night, very balancing. I love it. And the Beauty Drops from Skin Owl. I don't really need to say anything else about these. You guys have heard me talk about them so many times. These things have changed my skin. They're amazing. Skin Owl is a great brand. There should be no surprise that this is here. I can't say enough good things about this stuff. Try it. If you haven't, try it. Do yourselves a favor. This stuff is also great. It is pretty expensive, but I totally think it's worth it. It's the coconut melt from Kapari. So you can use this to take off your makeup. You can use it to moisturize after. You could use it on your body. You can use it for so many different things. And a lot of people ask how it's different than regular coconut oil. The texture is different. How it feels on my skin is different. How it absorbs into my skin is different. It's just different. It's better. It's worth it. And it comes with this cute little scooper, so you don't have to put your hands in there. Bath and Body is next. So I have a few bath salts that I want to talk about. This one is from EO Products. This is the old packaging. It is actually now grapefruit and black pepper. I wanted to put the bubble bath in here too. I just talked about these in a blog post, but basically anytime I'm feeling yucky, whether it's sore muscles or I feel like I'm coming down with a cold, I put these in the tub and I feel so much better. Like the smell is great. They feel very warming. They're very soothing. Both of them are really nice. So definitely check these out, especially if you need something, if you work out a lot. Other tone it up girls, get this for your muscles. I also wanted to talk about the OC Organic Undaria Body Polish. This is a really nice body scrub. It has pumice in it, it has other things, but a lot of body scrubs have sea salt, and I like those, but sometimes the sea salt burns my skin, and I don't like that, but I like this one because I can always use it no matter what's going on with my skin. It's a really nice exfoliating scrub. I use this all the time in the shower. I use it on my hands. A couple other bath salts are from Franklin and Whitman. I've been using theirs a lot lately too. So this one is Spring Garden, which is Hawaiian algae salt, grapefruit and rosemary, and East Falls, which is Himalayan pink salt, lemongrass and bergamot. Both of these smell really amazing. The citrus oils are really soothing and uplifting. I really like their bath salts. They're really nice. And people still ask me a lot what self tanner I use, and it's Loving Tan. This stuff is amazing. It's totally worth it. I love it. I buy it all the time. I'd say if you've never used it, buy medium first, especially if you're more on the light side, and see how that works for you, and then go on to dark or ultra dark. Lately, I've just been using dark, and that works really well for me. That is it for skincare. And the last thing I wanted to talk about are a couple supplements, and they're from Hum. You guys have been hearing me talk about Hum for a while. So their Raw Beauty Green Superfood Powder, the new flavor, Tahitian vanilla and berry, it's really, really good. You can have this on its own with like some almond milk or soy milk, or you can put it in a smoothie. Either way is tasty, and I just really like that it has some extra greens in it and some different antioxidants and different superfoods just to help supplement my diet. Sometimes I will mix this in a shake with Perfect Fit protein, so that way I'm getting like the 1-2 punch there. And their daily cleanse supplements, I always take these. I have a bunch of supplements from Hum that I take every day. If you guys want to see a video just on the supplements I use, leave a comment and let me know. I think if you were going to get one from them, get the daily cleanse. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and leave a comment and let me know what some of your favorites from 2016 were. What should I check out in 2017? Let me know, give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys later.